Welcome back to the channel everyone. I hope you are doing absolutely well. This is AD back with another mining video today, and in this video we'll be trying different overclock settings on the RTX 3060 LHR V2 card. I've already done similar type of video previously, but yeah, let's do it once again because there are a lot of changes from previous, like the mining softwares have been updated. Also there are new nvidia drivers that are out here, so let's try different overclock settings on the RTX 3060 LHR today. So without any further ado, let's now get started. So here we are on our computer screen. As you can see, it's currently mining on LHR 74.5 and at a hash rate of 37.52. I'm using NV miner here, version 40.1. Yes, I have been using T-Rex miner previously, but now I'm using NV miner. And do bear in mind, I'm directly overclocking it using the mining software, that's NV miner. I'm not using MSI Afterburner here. So let's try some other settings. Like now we are averaging at around 36.5 mega hash. I can say it goes all the way up to 37, but it drops down to 36. But LHR unlock, as you can see, now it's detected after 9 minutes. So let's try different overclock settings now. So let me close this, let me open my NV miner window, and as you can see, here is the batch file. So edit. So let's start with LHR tune. So I'll leave the LHR tune at 75 for now, and power limit I'll go all the way up to 70% power limit. I'll start from 70%. Okay, let's keep it at 100%. I'll start from 100%, and core clock, let me start from like, okay, let me start from 1100. Let's just check. And memory clock, let me start with the same 1100. Oops, 1100. This is not Hive OS, by the way. So on Hive OS your memory clock values are different from Windows, so do bear that in mind. Fan speed, I'll keep it at 90% all the time. So let's just save this, close the miner, run as administrator. Here we are. And to start with, guys, as you can see, the hash rate is at steady 27.6 mega hash on LHR 75, and as you can see, the power, it's drawing at around 77 watts right now, and the fan is at 90 as always. So now let's do one thing. Let's close the miner and try bumping up the LHR. Since LHR has not triggered, I'll bump up the LHR to like 80 and see what happens. Let's edit LHR 80. I'm sure we'll get LHR unlock trigger here. Let's just try. Okay, so that did increase the hash rate to like 2 mega hashes more. I was getting somewhere around 27, now it's giving 28 to 29 mega hash, and as you can see, it's on LHR 80. Power, what it's drawing is 79 watt as it says here. Unfortunately, I don't have a watt meter at the moment, but it will be coming soon. And here it is, we have one accepted share. This is all I can say when we bump the LHR to 80. Now I'll start bumping up LHR further, like I'll go all the way up to 85 now and see whether we get LHR triggered or it just gives more mega hash. Let's just try that out right now. Let me go back to NV miner or clock. Let's edit the batch file again. Okay, so at this point I can say that it continuously triggers LHR. Like now it's at 82, but it's not going further down. That's how NVMiner works. So now the LHR is at 82 and the max hash rate what I got was 30 mega hash at a power draw of 79 watts as per software. So now let's close the miner and jump back into the batch file and edit a couple of things. So first what I'll do is I'll change the LHR from 85 to like 80, and now I'll start bumping up the core clock, just the core clock. So let's do that. So let's do 1200 for now, and I'm leaving the memory clock and power limit at the moment. Let's just save this and let's see what happens. Okay, right off the back, as you can see, we have got around 32 mega hash at a power draw of 81 to 86 watts as per software. So this is by just bumping up the core clock. So now what I'll be doing is I'll bump up core clock even further and let's see what happens. So do we get LHR or not? Let's just try that out. And let me do 1300 now. Okay, let's close. Let's run the software again and let's just wait. So after bumping the core clock further, as you can see now it's settled down to LHR 77, and the hash rate what we are getting is close to 33 mega hash at a power draw of 87 to 90 watts. So what I will be doing now is I will be bumping up memory clock and let's see what happens. So with memory clock being bumped up, I'm sure LHR will go further down. You can see with bumping the memory clock to 1300, the hash rate has increased to 33.4 mega hash. On average I'm getting around 33 mega hash at a power draw of around 87 to 90 watts as per the software. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be bumping up the memory clock. Yes, when you start playing with memory clock, LHR gets triggered like more frequently. That's what I have seen until now. So here is what I'm able to get finally after like an hour of tweaking this card. As you can see, I'm able to achieve 37.15 mega hash at a power draw of 116 watts. It says it's somewhere between 110 to 120 watts. On average you can say 115 watts, and here it is 37.15, 36.9 to 37.15. You can keep an average of 37 mega hash. I'm able to achieve it. So talking about the overclock settings, let me show you that pretty quick. As you can see, here is my overclock settings, guys. I have set LHR to 76.5. It has come down to 73.5 and it's running pretty stable. It haven't hit any more LHR locks, and as you can see the power limit is at 70%. Core clock is set to 1760 and the memory clock is all the way up to 1490 with a fan speed of 90. That's what I'm able to achieve. Like, this is one of the best settings that I've ever achieved till now on this card. Further, I will try to tweak it a little bit, so I'll pause the video here and you will finally have a look at the final results that I'll be able to achieve on this card. So here we are, guys, the final results. As you can see, I'm getting at around 37 mega hash on average at a power draw of 109 watts as per the software. It's taking somewhere around 110 watts on average, I can say, because it keeps bouncing from 109 to 115 like that. As you can see here, the overclock settings. So let me just show you that pretty quick. As you can see, I have set LHR to 74, which has further gone down to like 73.5, but now it's okay, it's at 74 at the moment, but previously it went down to 73.5, so it might go down to 73.5, but that will not impact your hash rate that much. So here is the power limit, which I have set to 65%, and the core clock is locked at 1850. Memory clock is set to 1490. Yes, it's a little bit higher, but this card holds that memory because I have been mining it from past 5 months on the same memory. But do bear this in mind, this is my overclock setting, it may or may not work for you, so do it on your own risk. I'm not responsible if your card gets damaged, but I was able to achieve around 37 mega hash on an LHR Rtx 3060 V2 card on NB miner version 40.1. Let me show you the driver that I have installed, driver version. As you can see, the driver version is 511.65. This is the latest drivers. By the way, this is the gaming driver I have installed, not the Studio One, and I'm able to get, as you can see, this kind of hash rate on this card, which is pretty amazing. So that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked this. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It would mean me a lot. This is all about technology 24/7. Signing off for the moment. You guys have a great day. Peace.